In our last video, we designed the box that you currently see on your screen. While we're still in Flexi 3D, there's a couple of things that we want to do before we send it out to be illustrated. Now, you can see if I go to the texture view, you can see our box here, and I can use the mouse to move it around. I'm holding down the left mouse button. But if we go over to our folding control and we begin to fold up this box, you'll see that everything folds at one time, which is not really what we want, because we want to be able to see the sections fold. So what we're going to do first is we're going to set up the sequence for the fold. So let's go into construction view. I've set the stages up to 7, and what we want to do is we want to go into the different flaps and set up where they will fold in the sequence. So when we look at the flaps, I think of the main panels. I want them to fold on number 1, and then I want the bottom dust flaps to fold up second, and then my lid flap here to fold up on the 4th spot. You can see right here. This flap here, the tuck flap, I want it to fold up in the number 3 spot, and so on through the flaps. So I'll set those up so we'll be ready to go out to Flexi Sign Pro. Going back to our file menu, we're going to go to File and Flexi 3D and request a 3D frame. Now we want to minimize our Flexi 3D window here, and so I'm just going to minimize that, and now we have our box in the Flexi Sign Pro program. Okay, our design is starting to shape up here, but let's have a look at it in 3D and see how it's going. So we're going to go to File and Flexi 3D, and we're going to view in 3D. Okay, now we see what it looks like in 3D view. So before we get out of here, or before we fold the thing all the way up and look at it, let's go back to Flexi and make a couple of changes. So what we're going to do is minimize this, and then I think what I'll do is I'll select the stars. There we are. Now that's enough to make a difference, and what we're going to do is go back to our Flexi 3D. So we'll go File, Flexi 3D, View in 3D, and then we want to optimize this screen. Now you see it hasn't changed yet. That's because we have to refresh the screen. So just going out to, say, Plan View and then back to Texture, we'll refresh the screen and we can see our stars are on the box. And let's kind of fold it up and see what we got. It's folding up pretty good. And finally that top flap. So we've got us a box that's got the our image all the way around it, stars on the back, and that's pretty nice. So we've got a completed box here. Very good.